Dragon Ball Daima actually confirms that the Super Exciting Guide is canon. In Dragon Ball Daima episode 6, the Supreme Kai actually explains how his people are born. And they are born from these trees right here. And there's actually 5 trees that a Kai can be born from, and if you're born from the same tree as another Kai, you're considered a sibling. Which we actually find out in this episode that Shin is the middle child. And we also figure out why his brother and sister are still in the demon realm and didn't escape with the other Glen. And the reason for this is because they have evil in their heart. So how does all this correlate with the Super Exciting Guy? Well, actually, the information that Daima uses comes from the Super Exciting Guy, specifically Volume 3. It talks about the Makaio-shin and the Kaio-shin. The original name that Akira Toriyama chose for the Glen was actually the core people. And actually, all the information that we get from episode 6 matches with the Super Exciting Guide. Just in Daima, they go in a little bit more detail. Also, another fun fact, the Chaozenshu, which is just an updated version of the Daizenshu was originally 7 books, but the Chaozenshu compresses it into 4. That information was actually used for Super, as they talked about the 12 universes inside the Chaozenshu before the first episode of Super even came out, or even before the Battle of Gods Z movie came out. So yes, the guides are canon, and they always have been canon. And they've always superseded the source material because the source material gets the information from the guidebook. And shout out to the person who's been updating the Dragon Ball Wiki, because if you want a more updated version of who the core people are, or the Glen for that matter, they've actually updated the information from the current episodes of Daima and cross-references it with the Super Exciting Guide. Once I do my episode deep dive for episode 6, I will explain the modernization of the core people, or the Kai's origin story, based off of the information that we got from Daima and the Super Exciting.